Controlled Chaos here. In this video, I want to talk about the 5 things I think would be really cool to see added to No Man's Sky. In this, I'm going to be going off of the capabilities of it being done, what the chances are of it being done, not by the popularity of the option. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1 is ship customization. This would be really cool. Not just being able to change the colors of your ship, but being able to change what wings, what thrusters, what cockpit, and other details you have on the ship. The way I see this being done is you already go out and find yourself a fighter. And let's say a lot of the parts you like, but you want a different thruster part. Then what you could do is go in to the ship system and you can change out the thrusters for a different thruster. And this has some positives and some negatives to it. The negative to it is the fact that there's an economy out there where players are finding ships and sharing that with other players, giving a reason for going out and finding these ships. So this probably wouldn't get added in the way I see it, but the way it can be implemented in is when you do the change to how the ship looks, like the different thrusters or the different wings changing, you charge an exorbitant amount of price. So you got these ships that are like 50 million units in cost. Well, make changing out a part cost the amount that would cost for those high-end ships, the 50 million, 60 millions for changing out a part. So if you fully customize out your entire ship, then you're talking hundreds of millions, maybe even billions of units. This means that players are still going to go and find a ship that is as close to what they are looking for and changing out very few parts or just the color of the ship. And this would be a great way to mix the two together. You'll still be able to satisfy those ship hunters that want to find unique ships and share them with others, and being able to customize the ship a great way of doing this, because the people who have very little units but want that cool looking ship early on can go and get that ship from wherever it's crashed or was found, whether it be on a space station, trading outpost, whatever. But those that have a ship but want to change out the look a little bit but have millions of units or billions of units can just go to the ship upgrade station and change out the part there. So that's the mix that I see there. The next thing I want to talk about is player guilds. Player guilds in this would be really cool. It'd be a great way to get a bunch of friends together and have a list of who all of them's online, being able to get together and play events and missions and things like that. And it'd be really sort of cool, and it could be sort of like a faction thing. And this would add into the next thing that I see that I'd like, and that is freighter battles. So with the whole entire Outlaws update adding in pirate-owned space stations, with that, you'd think they'd be able to build out freighter groups. And you could see battles between the pirate freighters and the regular freighters just battling out. And the player would be able to choose what side they want to be on to help out in these fights. Just like when you come into an area and pirates are attacking a freighter group, you can choose to either help out the pirate or attack the pirate type of thing. And that'd be really cool to sort of see that happen with freighters. And how cool would it be if you fly in and all of a sudden there's 2 freighter groups sitting there firing back and forth, and their ships flying around and fighting one another and getting into dogfights and attacking the other freighters. It'd be sort of like a little mini war type combat thing that would really add feel to the universe and to the conflict going on. It'd be really interesting. The next one that I see is really possible is player-owned space stations. We have the station override upgrade that we can use and has been used in storylines such as the Outlaw storyline, why not give us player-owned space stations? You can only own one space station, pure and simple. So once you own a space station, that's it. But allow us the customization to change the outer look of the space station, the internals, because as you see in this video I'm showing now, it's using parts to build out the walkthrough areas that you can go through in the space station. So just like building out bases, you could build out the internals of this space station just like you can freighters and stuff like that. So this would be really cool to own a space station, and then you could have a tax system and stuff like that on that space station where you make a passive income off of that space station. It'd be really, really cool, but it'd be very, very, very expensive. We're talking billions of units or a lot of nanites to buy a space station. So that would be a great thing to have. The final thing I want to talk about that'd be easy to implement is I want to do a change to the conflict scanner. And it's a very minor change, but it'd be a really cool change. And this deals with finding combat in a system you're in, or in the galaxy you're in. And the way this would work is because there's bounties in the game, you could activate this like you do the economy scanner to finding trading outposts. But when you activate the conflict scanner, it would find a bounty marker for you, either in the solar system you're in, or if it doesn't find one there, it finds the next closest for you of a solar system in the galaxy you're in for a bounty, and then you fly to that, and that would make it easy for people who want to do bounty hunting to constantly be able to do bounty hunting as their career. It'd be really, really interesting. I want to know, what features would you like to see added into the game? What interests you in doing more of in No Man's Sky? What would be the dream thing you'd like to see? Comment down below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button and if you subscribed. Only 19% of my viewership is subscribed, so I'd like to see that jump up a bit more. Anyways, have a great day.